Well, relief may be on the way for Alberta canola farmers. This morning, the Prime Minister is signing preliminary trade deals that will reduce tariffs and allow Chinese EVs into Canada. CTV National News reporter Jeremy Sharon has been tracking this for us from Ottawa. So, Jeremy, what else do we need to know?
Yeah, Ken, look, this was a highly anticipated meeting between Prime Minister Mark Carney and President Xi Jinping, Chinese President Xi Jinping, and everyone was watching and wondering what would happen with the tariffs. And as a result, what we've seen here is a tariff deal on the table that will reduce tariffs on canola products and other food products that had been imposed by China in retaliation to 100% tariffs on Chinese EVs imposed by Canada in 2024. What we are seeing is a reduction of that tariff rate on a certain amount of Chinese EVs that will be allowed into the Canadian market per year, up to 49,000 that will be tariffed at a rate of 6.1% rather than 100%. That's in exchange for a reduction in the tariff rate on canola seed from 84% down to 15% as of March 1st. All of these changes that China is making are expected to come into effect as of March 1st. Canola meal, lobster, crabs, peas are all going to be now without tariffs. Without Chinese tariffs, and so that is, what many had been pushing in the prairies, a significant, change here to the tariff agreement between the two countries. It is what many had been watching for. Canola farmers get some relief. The canola industry in Canada gets some relief, and in exchange, Canada will allow up to, as we've touched on, 49,000 Chinese EVs into the Canadian market per year. That is about what was being allowed into Canada in 2023 prior to the imposition of 100% tariffs on Chinese EVs, a move that Canada made to be in lockstep with Washington. Both Canada and the U.S. imposed those tariffs in 2024 on Chinese EVs. So the big question now, Kent, of course, becomes what does Washington think of this? What does Donald Trump think of this? And what kind of an impact does this move have on, Canada-U.S. negotiations? We know that the Canada-U.S.-Mexico agreement is up for renegotiation as well. So a lot at play here, but in the short term, this is a deal that certainly will help canola farmers.
Interesting stuff indeed. As things continue to evolve, we'll keep people updated. Jeremy, thank you.